Alright, we are back. Now we've got one Paul Mosier playing some Advanced Reclamation versus Nathan Patterson playing some Classic Tron.
Yeah, it's one of those matchups that Tron's going to try to do its Tron thing, and it's going to be up to the Bant deck, I think, to interact here. Luckily for Paul here, we have a decent amount of interaction. So
Prismatic endings are real good.
we got Wilderness Wreck, Sharks, Spirals, Counter Spells, Memory Illusion, Archmage's Charm, one Nexus of Fate.
Yeah.
Solitudes are pretty big.
This should definitely go to time. Because this deck takes forever to get there. Forever. Alright, I'm going to start this clock now.
Like I said, I think it's going to be the interaction, the Archmage's Charms that are going to have to hold the ground.
Yeah,
for sure.
That Prismatic, the early search pieces, stars and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so shuffling up, we'll see who takes mulligans, and we assume that the Classic Tron will be on the mulligans occasionally here. Looking at this. Is that a keep on 7? Alright, we got a fetch land leading to Tron piece into star. Alright, fetch here. Probably gonna go for the new Spara headquarters, the new Tri-lands. Just coming in tapped, it's one of the best things to get here. And the new Tri-lands are looking sweet, filling out the rest of that cycle.
I have a ruling question.
Yes.
I attack with Ragavan, he boxes the Boggle with the
Umbra?
Ethereal Armor.
Ethereal Armor.
I Archmage's Charm his Ethereal Armor. Do I re-equip it to one of my creatures, or is it just a
Ethereal Armor, does it say enchant creature you control or enchant creature?
enchant creature?
So it'd stay on there and do nothing.
It would stay on there?
Yep. It'd get +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, which would be at least yours.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
yes.
You don't get control of it?
No,
You got
because
control of it.
It's already in play. Yeah, you have control of it, but you're not redirecting it. What you're trying to do would have to be on the stack. Because that's once it's in
Yeah,
play,
second
it's
Tron
already
piece
got
here.
its own target, so it's going to stay where it's going to be. But if you gain control of it, like it's going to count
Towards-
your shit, not his, because you're the controller. So it would have.
You have control of it, but it's still enchanting his creature.
Yeah, if you
It
don't
gets
have
+1/+1 because you have an enchantment
Oh
now.
yeah, it'd be +1/+1 instead of.
Because you control the Ethereal Armor.
Okay.
So it would just be a +1/+1.
First strike.
Yeah, still first strike.
Yep. Alright, we got 3 Tron pieces, but not the right 3, into an O-Stone. We ended the second.
To star, yeah.
We got a Growth Spiral here to fetch land, to double fetch. I think this is all in step after the O-Stone.
Yeah.
When it gets to this point, I'm actually surprised we didn't see more mulligans to get the turn 3 Tron. We've seen Star, and that's it.
I don't think we've seen Nate ever be super aggressive with his mulligans. A lot of people that play Tron aren't super aggressive with their mulligans.
Well, that's one of the classic traits of Tron, is trying to get
Is
to be super
you-
aggressive
you
to
can't
mulligans
be
to
using
make sure
mulligans super well.
you have to get that turn 3 Trons,
Yeah.
or a line to get that turn 3
Sure.
Tron.
See if we can see what's in Micah's hand.
We got that charm, so I think that's a.
Yeah, he's gonna just hold. He's gotta wait for action. Well, I mean, he
Well, you
can
could play the Reclamation.
Yeah, he can still get that down, but you definitely need to get that down.
Well, once he gets it down, it gives the opponent a reason to pop that O-Stone.
Yep.
And
So does he have a way to stop the O-stone from popping? I don't think so, right? He's just gonna
I
lock it into
don't
it.
think so.
No, he just got 2 lands.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he has one on the deck, actually, to stop it. Yeah.
So he's digging for the other Tron now, so Mike is going to get a little bit of an opportunity to take advantage of this Reclamation.
Well, Ancient String, good place to start on that. I think you have to wait on the charm just to...
Yeah, to know what's coming down.
The problem with Tron is they can just draw the next Tron piece and play an Ugin.
Yeah, exactly. All this does, Ugin, Ballista...
He has plenty of big stuff.
Top end, yeah, you need something low.
I think you have to take that map.
Yeah, you do. Which that's going to buy Micah a little bit more time because now he's got to pop that map before popping the O-stone.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter because that'll set him up for, was it 5? Oh, he had a land per turn. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's popping that thing next turn. After getting the Tron piece. Now, Micah should definitely, that expedition map coming down, that's a good counterspell target.
I feel like it's
it. No, yeah, just take it.
Yeah, if he plays it here, he just takes it. I think that'd be the best play.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have the mana to activate and response.
Steal it. Oh, Dark Mage's Charm, man. That card's so fucking good.
Yeah. At this point, you'd have... I cannot tell which ones are which. I think those are mines and a...
Power plant.
Power plant.
Missing tower.
So he'd have 9, 10 mana. He'd have an Ulamog next turn if he actually hit it off the top.
And then plus more action because the Sanctum's going to pop.
Oh, we're going to steal it?
No, he's gonna...
Just draw 2. That's a fair use.
That's always the use.
After we...
That's always the use.
Now, next turn looks like we're going to be going with... Ooh, is that more land?
Yeah, he's got a lot of land right now.
Here goes...
in hand.
Like, ooh.
He's trying to force that O-stone for sure.
He has a counter spell, which you think... Oh, he gets to untap here. Still have that counter spell up, but...
Alright, so he's gonna...
You can pop and still play a Karn if you want to here.
Yeah.
Or you can pop and blow the O-stone.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's gonna do. They're both... I mean, they're both fine.
You know, I like popping and going for Karn since your opponent only has...
Yeah, I agree.
The mitigating threats here, but...
Well, and if, like, the Karn sticks and the O-stone sticks, then you can start putting the counters on shit.
Yeah.
And then do whatever you want at that point.
Micah's
hitting a lot of land here. That's pretty unfortunate for him. That is.
I think the deck plays quite a few
It
here.
does play a lot. I know these decks always have. $25?
I think it's 24.
24.
If I counted right. That's still a chunk for Modern.
It's important for this deck, though, for sure. It's just playing the Growth Spiral.
Absolutely.
So that's where I would say just don't play Growth Spiral. Play a different card, and then you don't have to play so many lands.
Growth Spiral's an interesting card.
A
lot of hype when it came out.
I've never been a fan.
Did a lot in Standard, but...
So he didn't jam anything. Interesting.
He's keeping that O-stone up.
It has Vigilance, Micah. No, it doesn't matter here, but I'm pretty sure that thing is Vigilance. Let's find out. Yes, it does.
Oh, looks like it's not going to matter here.
Alright, so pop that thing, instant speed.
Well, once Yorion gets banned, I do believe Kihira would probably be the next one to go.
Yeah. Eventually, they're just going to own up and be like, sorry guys, this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I think it's going to take them a while, especially after they already fixed it once.
Oh yeah, fixed it. Yeah, good
Fixed
fucking
it.
job. Good fucking job, it is. Great fix. Great fix.
Oh, every time, isn't it? We got a Prismatic in. Ulamog coming down here, like we said. Taken out.
Yeah, Micah just does not have...
I think you just take out the 2 tri-lands here.
Yep. Now, is he going to counterspell it? He still had
He
no
counterspell.
Oh, he did? Okay, so there's a cast trigger.
Yep. You still end up with 5 lands in play.
He really needs to get some action. He needs to see... Does he play Memory Deluge?
Yep.
Okay,
He
that's
needs
what
to
he
see-
really needs to see here.
Yeah, well, he has to hit something here to stop Tron from continuing the dropping patties.
Yeah, and this is just what happens with Tron is the threat density is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's one thing we're gonna. So many lands. Is that another growth spiral? So many arts for cards anymore. It's hard to keep track.
Okay, there's a thing.
It's not a very good thing here against.
Not now. No.
He's probably playing
Not now.
one of the Karns next turn.
Yeah.
And
God, he's got 2 Karns and an Ulamog.
I like the idea of just shocking here. Your life total really doesn't matter against Tron.
No.
Like,
Leave this up, see what he draws.
well, you can make a 3/3 shark in case he goes 7-drop Karn into neg on one of your lands. So you can make a 3/3 shark to
Right.
actually fight through that Karn. But
It's just so damning. Yeah,
Like,
Karn comes down
at
and
this-
an O-Stone.
yeah, at this point, Tron is just like, which cake do I want to eat today?
Exactly. Tron is being as classic of Tron as it could ever be. So,
Now here's the thing: is he gonna remember that Sanctum trigger? He didn't crack it on the Ulamog.
honestly, he might not want to do it just because he doesn't fucking need to. His hand is nothing but power, so he's not super pressed.
I don't know if he resolves this Karn and then follows up with another Ulamog. That's a lot of lands gone.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a big deal. I definitely can get, though, him not feeling any kind of pressure right now and just kind of letting things go.
Yeah, I could see that too. We have the 4-drop card in hand. We have Walking Ballista.
Yeah, he's got the
We
stuff.
have the time.
And any of those cards will pop that thing off, so it's not like there's any super pressure to do it now, because Micah's not going to be doing anything about that land, per se, so... He's just gonna
He's
straight
cycling
cycle,
Shark Typhoon for 0 to hit. See if he
and
can.
Archmage Charm, hopefully.
Or
Looks like-
Counterspell. He plays both. He did not hit either.
Just that prismatic now. Yeah, they are actually not completely dead against Tron in general, but
There we
once
go
it gets
up.
late in the game, it just doesn't matter.
I like with 2 cards in hand just going up here.
Yeah.
Gives him the prismatic and keeps the land.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Castle
I
of
think that's-
Interest. The prismatic's not doing anything, right? Well, it would have now. It would have now.
Yeah.
It's hard to know, though. One
Card
off.
too
One
late.
card off.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
But I still think that might be where you need to go to get there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if he continues plussing the Karn here. Because the thing about both Karns, neither of them actually win you the game.
Sure. That's true.
Well, demoralizing your opponent is kind of like winning the game.
Yeah. See, here I'd probably, if I was Nate,
I might take out that Vantress.
That's what I would do. I would go for the Vantress.
He's like, no, we're going to plus in your hand.
Archmage.
We're going to draw 2. Gives him a
Here's
fetch land.
Yeah, here's a land, and he's got
That's a
another
start.
Reclamation. Yeah, it just sucks to have a permanent base deck that's got to stare down O-Stones. So what does Micah have in the sideboard?
We have Vetoes. We have Narset Transcendent, Supreme Verdicts, Force of Vigor.
Vigor is great.
Damping Sphere. Those are the
Yeah,
2 big
he's got
ones.
a great sideboard for this match, so...
Yeah, the Vetoes are good, and the Damping Spheres are real good. He's going to go to the Karn board real quick. I don't know what you get here, though.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to go for Bridge or something.
I think you go for Liquid Metal, and like this is what I was saying. I think we should attrition these lands out. You know, this is a Lands Matter deck.
Yeah.
And he did. Even just activating during his upkeep, so he can't use.
Yeah. How many is this?
Just flooding the board with the O-Stone in play.
He's confident.
That's what I thought. I was like, I think you're fine just sitting here.
Yeah, you don't. You definitely never need to run. If you don't need to run things out, you don't need to run things out. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything to plus now.
Or checking the mana. That was last turn. So we got. Yeah, all the mana works there. Scry 2. We got a 3 fairy there. Don't know if that's what you want. You want one of your.
It's not good enough now.
I don't know what. Like.
I don't know what he's gonna be able to dig to. I think he just hit.
I think deluge into. So you got the Reclamation in hand. So you deluge Reclamation into Nexus of Fate is one of the best lines I can see. And
just try to. That's glass cannon-y shit. Like that's just a hope in the wind.
I think that's where we're at, though.
Yeah, no, it is. This is pretty well over. He definitely needs sideboard. Does he have any other win conditions in his sideboard?
He has Narset Transcendent.
You got Kahira as a win condition.
Yeah, well, we already used that this game.
Well, I'm saying for next game. He's got nothing.
He's floating the 4 at end step, untapping. What do we got here? Activating Castle Vantress.
Yep. Counterspell. Yep, get rid of that shit. And what is he sitting with in hand? He's not another land? No, Solitude.
Oh, well, that's something here. He can't just lose to that ballista.
It's something. Like you gotta force the ballista for sure. They just has so much right now. I don't know how Micah's gonna get out of this. No, I fucking switched it around. Sorry everybody. Player 1 is Nathan Peterson. I thought so Nate leaned forward when I put the names in. He leaned forward. And he also has black hair, just like Micah does. And so I'll pull back like Micah always has it. So I just snap like, oh, it's Micah.
He snaps off that Castle Vantress there.
Nope. Not that. Here we go. Look at that. Technology.
No, you have that backwards. Oh, you're switching names then?
Yeah. God damn it. Quit it. There we go. Boom. Look at that.
Close enough.
Fucking figured it out. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much over. There's nothing.
He's going to Solitude this after he's pumping it a bunch.
Yeah.
Response, I think he just killed the Solitude.
Yeah. Yep. And then that's in the graveyard, not exiled.
Bothers me he's using 3 dice for Karn when it needs 2.
Hey, you know. You know.
I think this is the point of the game. I think Tron is just throwing cards in different places.
Yeah, no, this is over. Yeah.
No land, and we're going to sideboards.
Alright, so we know what Mike is doing for sure.
I don't think you said more much against this in Tron.
No, I mean, everything seems to be pretty well on point.
Return to Natures and Warping Whales are his more than one of in sideboard, and I don't think you want either of those.
No, Warping Whale doesn't do...
You might want Return to Natures. It does destroy the Reclamations.
Sure.
But...
we'll find out. That's probably what he's going to do. I mean, I don't see any other things. Anything else you're going to get out of your sideboard anyway?
Everything else is just going to come out of sideboard. You don't want the whales here. So.
No, it doesn't do anything.
I said you might bring in the Return to Natures.
Yeah, Solitude. I don't know. Solitude can be okay in the right situation. It's not the best.
Solitude's one of the ones I'd be looking to
Prismatic
change up.
Ending definitely could just be counter magic. That's definitely better.
you do want to take out the endings probably here. Solitude's at least a
Teferis
creature.
are kind of whatever.
I like the Teferis. They still bounce stuff.
Yeah, they do. Maybe Sharknado.
Looks like he's targeting these Teferis to come out though. Endings, like I said, can be effective, especially against those turn 1
They
maps.
can be, and it can be damning, but I don't know if it's quite enough. Say leave
What are we
all of
looking at
them
here?
in?
Damp spheres. Is he looking at those vetoes? I would be looking at those vetoes.
Yeah, I would go heavy on that. Diamond Spear for sure. Vetoes make sense. There's an argument for Force of Vigor.
No, what is that card called? 2-drop enchantment, draw a card, turn something into an island.
Oh, Spreading Seas. Yeah.
Spreading Seas. We've been seeing a lot more of that in Modern lately.
Yeah, well, we've been seeing that since Saga became a thing. It's been...
But look, he is taking out those endings.
That's good.
What else is he bringing over with those spheres?
Vigors. Yeah, you definitely need the damping. Well, it kind of bones him a little bit too, though, since it's symmetrical.
Yeah, it only adds
not a lot.
Like it
though.
doesn't. How Paul's ramping his mana isn't exactly doubling the mana produced by the lands. It's actually untapping them.
Right.
So I think it's a little bit easier on his side than.
No, that's true.
We bring in the Narset Transcendent.
Hey, remember the hell that thing does.
It does give the next spell rebound.
I mean, that
I
could.
don't remember what the plus does.
Okay, get your card in your hand. If you get the emblem off, hot dog.
Yeah, that would be a thing to do. But again, most Planeswalker are ultimates
they're
will
almost all
game overs. But are we gonna bring it in? No.
Interesting. Yeah, I probably would not. Teferi just
He
better.
keeps
than
looking at that Force of Vigor and what was that? Did it run in? Was it a timely?
Yeah, I think he took the time. He was thinking about it, then I think he cut it back out. Sphere, veto, force, Narset.
Okay. Decent Sideboard strategy. Like
The Narset could be huge if he sets it up right. It could be super, super powerful.
I
Depends if
even
it
just
lines
like
up.
with Archmage's Charm, just negging it.
Yeah.
Draw 3 next, or draw 2 next turn. Draw 2 more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has a lot of potential for power in this match. You see how it shakes out. That's what it really comes down to, is how things line up. Because shit doesn't always line up like you want it to, like we saw with Pierre.
Yeah.
You had the card, and then
I
it didn't
still
work.
think that hand should have been a mulligan.
Yeah, I mean, it probably could have been. It would have been a safe mulligan, but I do still, like it was still
It's a
solid,
defendable hand, but
it was a solid hand.
Yeah. It's one of those things that I think you have to know the matchup for a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, he just saw that hate card and just was planning on leaning on it.
Never been able to cast it.
Micah's got plenty of answers, plenty of mana. That all looks good.
And no turn 3 Tron. Are we keeping that again?
Should not. Don't do
I think he has a liquid metal coating in there. Did he slide that in on accident?
I don't know.
He didn't take it out, so.
I guess he probably forgot to pull it out then. He says what that is.
Or I missing the card.
Right.
That is entirely possible, too.
It's a little awkward sometimes at these angles.
So.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The most exciting part of Magic. The shuffling.
Yeah. It's one of those things with Paper Magic, as they're getting back to coverage on Paper Magic on larger events. It's funny seeing the commentators going back to like, oh yeah, we have to fill this time.
Yeah, fill this fucking gap. I might get a elevator music button in here.
Double Solitude hand from.
You had 2 Solitudes in there? I only saw 1. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there's 2.
Okay. I don't know if I like the double Solitude hand.
Do you like the Veto?
The Veto and the Archmage Charm is a good start. And then my buying.
I mean, like, if you go to 6 on that, like, if you just take out one of the Solitudes, I would have kept that at 6. So.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a decent start. It could get him where he needs to be. So.
We got some early interaction. We got.
Yeah, he's on the play, so he doesn't have to worry about turn 1. He's going to be able to. Can't get any of the finding pieces on Nate's turn 1, which is frustrating.
Yeah.
Alright, so Stirrings, Tron land, Yeah, I'd put back that worm coil.
Is that all 3 Tron?
It does look natural. Yeah, I think it is all 3. So if you got all 3, and I'd bottom
What
that
a
stirring.
monster.
Okay, he's gonna bottom an extra Tron piece.
All right, we got. So he has 2 pieces in hand now?
No, he's got all 3. He had 4 lands. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh,
See,
there
that
it is.
liquid metal coating is.
Yeah, I think you forgot to take it out.
Yeah, he has 2 Tron pieces and a stirring, which probably means a turn 4 here because he doesn't have any stars or spheres here.
Right.
And this is
That's gonna
another.
give
I would
Mikey
even
some
mulligan
time.
that down that if you can't hit the turn 3 Tron. I think you go all the way to 4 almost every time.
Right.
It seems aggressive, but it's what I typically
You
see
should-
with Tron
You
players.
should definitely feel comfortable going to 5. At least.
Now I'm interested what he sideboarded here because that liquid metal coating.
Yeah, I feel like we should maybe say something about that.
Well, no, we don't know
I'm not,
all
yeah.
the sideboarding
Yeah, we don't
choices,
know.
so it's one of those things like
So one thing that I've thought about with that little Karn is we're having people just played liquid metal torque in the main with that Karn, just to ramp to the Karn, and then
okay.
because liquid metal it's the same thing, but you just can't target lands.
Yeah.
But you can have in your main to get to them faster, and then you can still lock down their stuff. You know, like
Planeswalkers and
Mhm.
whatnot.
all right. So Mike has definitely got a good safe start here to see if he's got any spicier shit in hand. Okay, he's got
We got
Deluge
Deluge.
now,
That's a
good.
big card here.
Veto, Archmage Charm, all the mana he needs. It's looking decent for him.
That's a.
Nothing but Karns.
I think you veto the stirrings if he plays it.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I would definitely do
Oh, he's
that.
gonna let it resolve.
It's surprising.
No
Yeah, that's the
Tron
thing.
piece
Oof.
at all. Just a map.
Lucky for, yeah.
Ouch. Now
Yeah,
we
I
get a.
think that stirrings is definitely because like a lot of the time when somebody casts a card advantage spell, you know, you don't want to counter that, you want to counter the thing they get, but in this deck
Yeah.
they're getting land.
Yeah.
And you can't counter land, so
I do like just fetching. Or is that a fetch? That's a Glacial Fortress. Just
Yeah.
jamming the Archmages for 2 cards here.
yeah, I'm sure that's what he's gonna do. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Depends what Nate's gonna do here though. I do feel like keeping him off a Tron.
Oh, he's gonna.
There's a veto
Yeah,
right there.
he's vetoing that map as it comes down.
I mean, you gotta keep him off a Tron how you can. And the shit is at a Growth Spiral.
Yep, one of the multiple arts of every card that's been printed anymore.
And Tron piece. That is the same one.
Yep. Just playing the Blast Zone instead.
So now
I think we just go for 4 card.
yeah, absolutely.
And we're gonna nope that one probably.
I mean, it's not doing too much to him, and a lot of the sideboard stuff is not doing huge, but it's safe
I
to
do
just
like
get it
just-
out of there.
Yeah.
The land destruction thing is a big deal. Another
Do you like
veto.
using Archmage's Charm over veto there?
I think
Just
he
in
drew
case
the
you could.
veto. I think he just drew the veto.
I think he just drew the Tron piece.
He sure
Yep.
did. And now he doesn't have anything super spicy though. He's just got
He's-
another War of the Spark card. That's not a huge deal. Although, yeah, you gotta counter it because one thing that isn't in sideboard is Sundering Titan, and that would be fucking damning.
Isn't Karn a non-creature artifact though? It couldn't be if he has Thundering Titan board.
No, it's just artifact. Yeah, you just get artifacts with it.
Yeah.
Is that what it-
Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Artifact. Wow.
Yeah, and Titan would be fucking terrible.
Yeah. We're gonna cycle here.
Yep. Hopefully to get a land.
No
Nope.
land.
And that's why that card is whatever.
Your opponent has 1 card in hand. Do you go for the Deluge just to?
If
Two
he,
cards.
he's got the Narset, I'd go for the. I don't know. It's kind of. I don't know.
I like going
You
for
gotta-
more lands. You got to get the lands going sometime.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, the Nurture doesn't do shit.
And rebounding
Plus
a memory deluge literally does nothing.
right. Well, the thing that pisses me off about those cards, about that Narset, is very much like Domri Raid, the original Domri Raid. It feels like the way the decks are built, you should just always get a card out of it, but you don't always get a card out of it. Sometimes
Yeah,
it doesn't hit, and that just feels fucking terrible. Yeah, I think.
And see, he's going back and forth on this. I think you have to. Yeah, he's gonna deluge then if he's passing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you put this on?
You just
It goes up to 3 on it.
yeah.
Probably target is 4 if he's thinking about it, right? See if
Probably.
he
Might
drew
be
another
thinking
bomb
about-
here or
He
not.
might be thinking about Little Teferi.
We know those got sighted out. He just has another land encoding.
All right, this is Micah's opportunity. Turn this around.
Let's see here. We're
What do you
gonna
got
act
now,
like we
really?
have
Turn in
something.
his favor. Memory Deluge.
This is the counterspell and another counterspell
Really?
and sphere.
Yeah,
Just get a. I don't love not taking a land there,
I would
but
have taken the land too.
sphere and land.
I agree with you. I think
Counterspell's also just so good.
So you got Sphere and then Counterspell. I mean, that feels pretty all right.
And turns you back into you have 6 mana now,
Which that's the problem with those cards is
and he's keeping it on 3. Drew another land.
yeah. Yeah, this is where Micah does need some lands. He needs to start really advancing his board.
Well, no, next turn he gets to keep up Deluge and
Well,
Counterspell.
he's gonna Growth Spiral here.
There's
Hey,
that
hit
land.
There you go. The card finally did what it was supposed to do. Leave this up just so we can see what he draws.
Yep.
Hurry up. Quit your shuffling.
We need a wreck and a.
Oh,
That's
good.
still a good one.
Yeah, that's solid. He's got plenty of action. I like this right now because he can, if Nate doesn't do anything, he can actually get a threat down. Which is definitely going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Scrying, God, Nate's got nothing but lands.
Oh God, that's such.
I mean, at this point, if he's got another Blast Zone, he can go tutor for another Blast Zone and get that Damping Sphere off the table, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know if he does. Let's see at the list here.
Probably not.
Nope, 1 blast
No.
zone, which is typical, but it's still.
Yeah, he's just in a weird spot.
Well, he's also getting to the point with lands that he can still just cast the
Yeah, no,
spells.
the Damping Sphere doesn't mean anything now. It's once you've delayed it would have mattered early. Now it's
Well, if
just,
he had another threat on that turn, he played Damping Sphere, it would have been pretty good.
now it actually makes it awkward for Micah to a little degree, not a huge degree, but it might make it a little bit awkward if he has to double something up.
I do like Micah's spot here.
Oh, he's in good shape now. I feel like I'm surprised he didn't jam the Solitude.
Now, let's see if
the
this
turn
goes
before.
right with the Sphere. You go Sphere. Next spell will cost 1 more. This is where people usually get gummed up on Sphere.
Yeah, I feel like Micah should have jammed the.
Ooh,
there you
Beseiju.
go.
I'll take out the. Yeah, I don't even think he blows the Sphere. I don't want him to have another land.
No. Yeah, I'd leave it alone. Save that for something else. But yeah, I feel like Micah should have jammed the Solitude. Maybe I'm just.
He might should. I like just Deluge in here again. Oh, if he's just gonna give you a free land though. Oh, is he?
He's gonna get rid of the Sphere.
Oh, that's. I think that's a misstep there. Like, you know, your opponent's missing on lands, and he
Do they?
is a fairly mana hungry
They always
deck.
come to play tapped, right?
Nope. Seiju does not say tapped. Who
I'm sure
endures?
it does. Yeah. Never mind. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I like getting the threat down, get this game underway. He already has enough like counter magic and stuff.
He's finding the hits. I say Shark Typhoon land here because you know that wreck is going to be...
Yeah, exactly. That wreck is...
Well, maybe you want to get rid of the wreck so you can resolve your Narset. But...
I don't know. I think that Narset's doing anything. I think it was probably just a missed sideboard card. I think he just didn't need it. He was trying to be able to do something that's a little bit grindier, but I like the Shark Typhoon.
Oh, I would have taken Typhoon. I want to get this game done.
I would have too.
And turn make just like a 4/4 that he can't deal with.
Oh, okay. Well, having two of them makes the situation different.
Yeah, make him use it this turn. I wish to proceed to my end step. Before your end step.
Yeah.
Yes, he will have a chance before your end step.
Yep, and that's what he's doing. Get that out of there. So, thankfully, Mike has still got... Does he have a hard counter?
He has counterspell and veto, I do believe.
Good. So he's pretty set then. Nate's just drawn into his enablers, not drawing any hits.
Add a green. Draw a card. Play that. Add a green.
So he's floating green.
On a green and a colorless. And we got
Jesus, man. Talking about threat density of the game before. This is fucking silly.
No, this is the other side of Tron.
Yeah, this is. Exactly.
I think...
Hey, look, he drew a Sharknado. Nice.
I don't think you bust it here necessarily.
He's probably going to cycle and make a dude. Nope, you're going to be patient.
Well, if you can... If it doesn't die this turn, you can just play it. Hardcast.
Yeah.
And the
Another enabler.
Game's effectively over after that. Once you untap with the Shark
these
Typhoon...
situations make me think that Tron should have a relevant man land to go get another one from Zendikar that you can just pay and put counters on it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a great one. He finally played out the liquid metal coating here. Oh, there's the Solitude finally. Just cast it.
Okay. Yeah, he's set now. I don't...
He's going to try to jam this Narset.
I mean, it's in your fucking hand, so you may as well get it out. I mean, you got enough to... Nope, not quite.
Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what you need. That'll get this game over with.
You have 2 turns probably at best with that
I
on
think
the field.
toast now.
Ooh, there's a return.
Okay, you got
return
an answer
to
for
nature. I mean, it's going to not resolve, but...
It's something. It's a bit of action. It is not going to resolve.
Maybe we sideboard out too many threats here.
Yeah, that must have been what happened. Yeah, Mike is in great shape now.
Second Solitude.
Oof. Yep. Did you draw us?
Third Solitude.
Okay. Yeah. He's not even fucking with the sharks yet. Jam this other wreck. Make a 4/4 shark regardless.
It might have been a mistrigger here.
Yeah. Well, does it say non-creature?
Yep, it says non-creature. He did get the shark.
Okay. And now he's going to say no. Blow that up. Yeah, he's not going to fight over it. I mean, he doesn't need to, really.
Yeah, lethal on board.
Yeah.
Pretty close. 6, 10, 1
hey,
short.
Here's the thing. This is a thing. This is a
and that will resolve, at least taking care of a couple of the problematic permanents.
Well, he's got a hard counter spell.
Yeah, but he still gets to take out...
He still gets to take out 2 things.
Take out the wreck, and he gets to crack the Sanctum.
Which is going to get him...
Another thing.
Yeah, which... I don't know
if
what he can get to cast. But...
Does he have 2 Ulamog's or 1 here? He's playing the 2, so...
Alright,
he can just go get the second one.
This is... Now Mike actually has quite the board, so...
Take out the Narset, and... Ooh, you might leave him the Narset. I don't love leaving the Planeswalker.
I don't know. It's not.
I think you have to take out a wreck and a creature, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I do like getting rid of walkers, but I don't think
takes out the 2 smaller creatures. A shark's still a real card.
It is. 4 power is a lot when you're at 11.
Return clock just with that. Second unlock.
He's
Does
just
he have the
gonna
mana to
jam
cast it?
Not this turn. I mean, you just start chaining those fuckers and
Well, he only
do
has the
things.
2, but you can go. He's playing 2 Sanctums, right? Let's see. Nope, 1 Sanctum. And there's a Solitude. Double check what it. Do we actually know what this card does?
7. It's going to force Nate to get rid of both of those creatures on Unamark's cast trigger.
Yeah, and are we? Oh, second wreck. Now we get a deluge out of the graveyard for 7.
Yeah. 3.
Love the tapping of that to symbolize which ones
Yeah.
have resolved.
Yeah. It's a nice thing for people to do.
He's gonna do the one from hand first. Yeah, I feel like this game's basically
It
over
is.
now.
Yeah, it is.
But into both of these games, we've been like, okay, we're done here. Can we go to the next one?
Oh, Jesus, and they're about to go to turn. They're pretty close to turns. You know. Yeah. Nate just ran over him. Game 1. So I was already lazy on changing that. I'll wait till this.
So this is over.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and make my assessment. It's 1-1.
I think that's an awful bold assessment. Come on. You can go Karn into, or Ulamog into Karn. Wait, he has 2 counter spells? Oh, never mind.
Alright. Should probably let him know that we're 10 minutes from turns. Oh yeah, I thought this was a walkie-talkie. That is not a walkie-talkie, that is a cell phone.
10 minutes?
Yeah,
Or 9?
9 minutes from turns, yeah.
You guys are 9 minutes from turns.
Can I spell?
And see, I'm old enough to actually know how a walkie-talkie works.
Right?
We keep hiring kids at work, and man, let me tell you, Yep, Ulamog got countered, plus Narset. Still not another card, so it's gave him 1 card this game and done nothing else.
Yeah, it's done literally nothing.
And we're at the point of the game where the control deck is just throwing cards around. We do see a pickup and play, though. That's a good sign. I don't know if either of them want to draw here, but it's one of those things that when this deck gets going, you have to just kind of wait.
Yeah.
Nexus of Fate.
Alright, yeah, I think this is gonna be a draw. Yeah.
It now has to find the Shark Typhoon.
I mean, he can find it. Gotta find something. All he needs is a Solitude.
That's 5 mana up. 2, 3. Shark Typhoon cycle. That's a 3/3. Go to my turn. Kill you.
Wham. Alright.
Okay. Going to game 3.
Bring in Emrakul.
The 15?
Yeah. Big boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
Yeah, he's like, this
Should also
is
take out that liquid metal coating. Out of your
still
main.
in there. I don't know
It's still
why.
in there, yeah. I don't know why that's still in there.
And he's seen it in the mulligan hand. He could have said, hey, I have this sideboard card in here. I can switch it
Right.
out still. Didn't. So I think it's in there on purpose, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the
must be.
purpose is.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. So Micah brought in a couple prismatic endings back in with Nate on the play. I like that.
I do like that.
That's good.
Play draw differences is something one of the higher level play mechanics that a lot of people
it's huge.
struggle with. I know new decks, especially when I pick them up, that's one of the biggest things I have trouble figuring out. Is what I need on play and draw.
Oh, it's a huge thing. That's what makes Magic is all those little subtleties, all the little things along the way
that really do matter.
No, they matter completely. I mean, that's the separation of a good player and a bad player.
Ooh, double damping sphere. Is that 2 lands?
Is it 2 lands? I
See
think it's 1 land.
Oh,
it's 2. It's 1 because it just looks like a land.
Gross fire.
Yeah, I would mulligan the shit out of that.
I can understand the tempting keep here with the double damping sphere, but that's no white mana.
Yeah. I'll throw it away. It is 1 land, right? I'm not fucking this up, not getting confused here.
No, that's a 1. He kept it. Knowing our luck, he always draws the land, right? Turn 2 always draws the land.
Just wanna, yeah, it's a 1-lander. It's a 1-lander.
Do we keep natural Tron here? Or drew natural Tron? I don't see natural Tron.
Not natural, no.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Go to
Micah.
discard.
Damn it, Micah. That was so greedy.
Well, he's not getting super punished unless he draws the natural Tron here. He didn't.
No,
but he drew the
just
next
sitting
turn
on
Tron.
1 land is just... Ugh. And that's the thing. I guarantee he's going to get mana up, and that Growth Spiral is not going to... He can get 2 mana, the Growth Spiral is not going to find him a 3rd one.
Ooh, got there. Gotta get that damping sphere down.
Yeah. He's
That
gonna,
might hold him for a couple turns.
He might. Still going to crack the map. Because he still just needs land.
Like I said, he's leaning on those spheres. And we know he took out some of the Return to Nature, so...
Damn glare. Okay. They're a Tron piece.
What? Who would have guessed?
Alright. Yeah, I think that
Do we have a 4-drop card in hand?
Nate could get there here.
Oh, he has to Return to Nature. But does he have any source of green mana? Does not look like it.
No, he does not now. He's totally colorless, which is frustrating. Actually, that's a really big deal.
He has O-Stone and Ballista that he can play this turn. I think you just play the O-Stone.
Yeah.
Hope to draw your 5th land.
Yeah. Well, the way the last game went, it totally happened.
And another land.
All right, Micah just got there. They have 3 minutes until turns.
I think Micah's now playing for the draw.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
for
not,
him.
I mean, this is definitely going to be a draw.
I want to say definitely. The Tron can really hurt people.
As long as it, well, the second damping sphere makes me, that's why I'm leaning on it definitely being a draw.
Yeah.
He's
Just,
going to do that.
oh, he's just ending the...
Okay. Yeah.
That's a play. It's another green card.
Oh, man. That's so painful.
Play a Ballista on 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's painful to be stuck with those green cards in hand.
That's a actual fairly quick clock.
And Micah does not
Yeah,
have
but you
any
can steal
removal
it.
for it.
No, you can
he
steal
can
it.
steal it, yeah.
Force him to use it here. And that actually might be where you're at. He's
Yeah,
gonna...
I think so.
You're gonna see if he
Much else.
activates it next turn, I think is the trick here.
Yeah. So hopefully Nate just goes to combat first. Keep up his mana.
Another
Oh
green
my
spell.
God, that's so painful.
Yeah, he's gonna activate the Ballista.
Oh, you should have went to combat. You gotta do it, Micah.
Yeah.
Yep, he's just gonna take it. He's gonna wait. Growth Spiral did hit a land. Nice.
Yeah. I still don't like just not... Does it say 1 or less? Archmage's
Yeah, for
Charm,
sure.
or is it just one?
No, it's one or less. Yep, one or less.
Yeah.
Mana value, one or less.
Ooh, fancy new wording. Plays the Beseiju because you don't have to.
You have to, absolutely. Combat.
No blocks.
I wouldn't even have bothered. I was
You're responding here,
You finally
stealing
have
it.
green mana.
I want to gain control of this. He's like, I'm going to shoot you for 3 then.
Yep. Cacao cow. Alright. Another round turns in 20. Too soon.
Alright. Deluge here.
See myself in Shrine.
Untap, untap.
Turns. I mean, there's no way he's gonna win.
I want to say that.
Well, he's got a shark now.
There is. He gets 1, 2. He gets 3 turns here, right? No, 2, 4 is his. So he gets 2 turns to deal 20 damage. That's a lot. I got.
Yeah, I'd probably just veto that bitch. No, doesn't
He
care.
has the second one in hand, and he has the.
No, I mean it's probably fair to just go ahead and get
Veto
whatever
the
big
next
thing.
thing.
Is gonna come down. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Although like they do have creatures that they can cast, so there's that. But no, that was right. Yeah, turn 2.
Yep.
He's got a deluge, so he's finding something. You gotta try to find another shark, NATO, to make another big ass shark. That's really what he has to do here. Well, Solitude get it?
No, there's.
No.
He only has 1 more turn after this.
And you can see everyone circling.
Oh, he has a Nexus.
You got a Nexus. That's gonna eat up the turns though, right?
Yeah, that still takes a turn.
Yeah.
If he takes every next turn, he can get there.
That happens to shake out.
Well, that gives him another turn entirely because he has turn 3.
Uh-huh.
His will be turn 4, and then it's
Yeah.
turn 5. Okay, so he does know how that works.
Nice. He's ready for it. Man, if he gets that, that'll be fucking sweet.
I am.
Well, Kahira's gonna give. No, it won't pump him, but it is a threat. So, go ahead and get in for 4 first. Cast Kahira, for sure. Got a Force of Vigor in hand, looks like. Yeah. Another sphere just to make sure Nate's not doing anything too cute. Turn 4. So close.
Nexus of Fate with turns, he just steals.
He did
the
it right.
turn.
Yeah.
Yep, he does it right.
Yeah.
They wanted me to make sure.
Alright, so he's got 7. That is not enough. Not quite enough.
He has counterspell veto, and he has a counterspell force.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a draw. Bunch of poo.
That's one of the worst ones I've seen.
Don't forget that cost extra.
I actually want to radio him because that might matter here.
Yep, he's doing it. He got it.
No, he's just cracking it.
No, that was the. Actually, yeah, you're right. He didn't do it. Yeah.
If he doesn't play anything else, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I don't think Mike is going to be able to get there. He has to have some way to. I just don't see how he can do it.
I don't see it either.
He needed a solitude. Because he's only at 7 damage, and there's no way he can pump his team, so. Nope. That's it.
That is it.
It's a draw.
It was close for him to get there, actually.
No, he could have. He could have. It was very close. If he would have seen a solitude, he would have got there. Oh, well, close.
Yeah.
He needed one more. Yeah, he just didn't have enough power. All right, well, we're going to find the next match. Be back soon.